Hi, welcome to Camlish.com. I'm teacher Emmy and I'm going to be your teacher in learning the English language easily. The title of our book is Classroom English. This is a practical guide to teaching English through English. Now let's start our discussion on page 139. Alright, you can see that on this page we're going to study again a new lesson, okay? So we have here English for teaching language skills. English for teaching language skills, okay? So we're going to improve your language skills from this video, okay? Starting from this video. Now you can see here below some of the language skills topics. So let's go one by one, starting with topic number 5. We have here English for teaching listening. Next one is English for teaching pronunciation. Next one is English for teaching speaking. English for teaching vocabulary. English for teaching reading. English for teaching writing. We have here also English for teaching grammar. Another one here is English for music, art, and drama. Okay, so those are some of the topics that we're going to discuss on the next videos, okay? So starting with the first one, let's go to the first topic. Lesson number 5, English for teaching listening, also has some subtopics, and let's try to see that. Lesson number 45, here we have checking the sound of a tape or CD. On lesson 46, we have pre-listening activity. 47, we have here listening to a tape or CD. 48, post-listening activity. 49, repeating a dialogue. 50, we have here getting ready to watch a video or DVD. 51, introducing a video or DVD. 52, post-watching activity 1, and 53, post-watching activity 2. So those are some of the topics that we're going to discuss again from the topic listening, okay? So this is very important. Now let's start with next page. Lesson number 45 again is checking the sound of a tape or CD. So do you know what's a tape and a CD? Alright, so those are devices that you need to be able to listen to something, right? So we have here teacher's language. Let's go on the first one. Let's start reading. Now let's listen to the dialogue. Next one, how about everyone in the back? Can you hear it? I'll turn up the volume. How's that? Is it still too low? Let me turn it down just a bit. Okay, now let's try to see the dialogue part so we'll be able to understand it better. So starting with the teacher speaking, we have here, now let's listen to the dialogue. Then the teacher starts playing the tape or CD. How about everyone in the back? Can you hear it? The students, no. Teacher, okay, I'll turn up the volume. Adjusts the volume. How's that? Okay, the volume is like how loud or how soft this sound is, okay? How loud and how high, or how high and how low the sound is, okay? Now next page. Teacher again speaking. Is it still too low? Students, yes. Teacher adjusts the volume again. Oh, that's too loud. Let me turn it down just a bit. Adjusts the volume. Now how's that? Students, good. Alright, now let's study the other expressions this time, starting with number 1. Now let's listen to the dialogue. So the teacher can also say, now here's the dialogue. We'll listen to the dialogue now. We're going to listen to the dialogue now. Number 2 we have here, can you hear it? Can you all hear it? Can everybody hear it? Is everyone able to hear it? Is there anyone who can't hear it? Okay, we also have number 3, how's that? How's this? Is that okay? How's the volume? Okay. Number 4, now let's see, is it still too low? Is the volume still too low? Do you want me to turn it up a little bit more? Okay. Number 5, let me turn it down just a bit. I'll turn it down a little. Let me turn it down a little more. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. So if you can see some dialogues that are inside this parenthesis, it means that sometimes the teacher might say it, or the teacher has the option if he will say it or she will say it. Because if you just read it like this one, do you want me to turn it up? So it's still okay, but you can also read it this way, do you want me to turn it up a little bit more? Okay, so there are 2 ways of reading sentences that has parenthesis. You can either say it or not. It's up to you. Now let's continue to next page. Alright, so here on this page we have here the Korean translation of the dialogue part. So that's it for our lesson. Thank you for listening. Again, I'm Teacher Emmy. See you in our next video lesson. Goodbye.